I'm just getting set up. And then we will work on this painting. I got to get my cushion. I do have Chill Hot playing in the background, so hopefully YouTube doesn't get mad. Yuddubs. I can turn it down a little bit. How's that? Is that a good compromise, Yuddubs? Very, very quiet, poor quality audio in the background is acceptable to your nature. Alright, we have water, we have brushes. I just need a blankie. Get my blankie. Okay, we have our blanket, we have our cushion, we have our table. Oof. Alright, let's get our body in a painting position without getting too uncomfy. Oof. Okay. Oof. Oh yes, the beginning of a live stream where you make lots of grunty noises as you arrange your body. Okay. This is I'm hoping to finish this panel today. If that will be my 5th panel done. And yeah, 13 to go. Let's see. Let's do this. Alright. Squish it a little bit. We're going to start with the easiest part, which is just the letters. So, get our teeniest, tiniest brush. I'll start outlining. Oh. Make sure you get your water. Okay. I have been streaming in the mornings, y'all. But honestly, today, I used all my morning energy to go for a bike ride at Golden Gate Park. And it was soups nice. I took the dog. We had a whole dog-shaped adventure. Dog bicycle adventure. We gotta have a snack. So, let's use our late in the day chillax energy to outline some letters. I do kind of want these letters to recede more than the ones in the last painting. So I am going to focus on this color here, which is the background color. I'm just trying to get it as smooth as possible. So, in all honesty, y'all, I wish this table was taller, but this is what I'm working with, so it's a little bit low. It's a little bit low. I could probably rearrange shit to make it taller instead of just hunching, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's get a little bit more light. Do we have light? Light. Oh, look at me, just banging all the bangs. I don't want it like directly. Oh yes, there we go. A nice bounced light. Oh man, I am tired. My eye continues to be incredibly twitchy for no apparent reason. My eyelid has just decided that Twitchification nations. That's okay. Actually, let's get out a palette knife so that we can close this. My little nib. Oh, Lord. Oh, we are sleepy, but we are functional. Oh my gosh, there's these little bits right here that I didn't realize I missed. Definitely immediately get distracted from the thing that you want to do on the painting by fixing other little bits that are not necessary to fix right now. Excellent work, brain. Alright. Back to the task at hand. So yeah, I went to Golden Gate Park, rode around on bicycle. Doggo was very popular. Everybody was giving her compliments, which is very cute. So popular. Such dog it. Okay, remember brain, we're just trying to get as close to the letters as possible. And then you can come back with a fatification brush to like really smooth it out so that it connects to the rest of the background. Oh. So someone, I think on TikTok, I may have mentioned this in a live stream before, but whatever. I made progress, so update. Recommended that I reach out to the Chronicle, because that's the newspaper that this entire Pandemic Papers project is made out of. And just email them and see about like, hey, this is a cool thing I did. Let's do something together with it. So I at least like drafted the email and I've been researching like who internally to contact and stuff. I am a little self-conscious. Just being like, hi, I made arts. This is cool arts. Let's do a thing. But I want to show this work. And the only way to do that is to reach out to humans and let them know that it exists. So I know I am not the only one who struggles with, hi, I am a human, kind of like cold emailing. Because I mostly just don't want to bother people. They got their own shit to deal with. They don't want to deal with my shit too. So I'm trying to get over that brains. So if you have that brains, I got that brains too. Today, I think my dream for this project is that I get to show all the pieces together at least once. And it would be nice for the whole project to sort of sell as one piece. But that's like over 50 paintings, or over 40 paintings at this point, so it's highly unlikely. But it would be nice if like they could somehow support sort of like local arts and local journalism. I'm not really sure how to do that, but it's definitely in my feels that would feel like success. I mean, just making them feels like success, so basically anything on top of that would be pudding and cookies. Pudding and cookies. Yes. I'm highly resistant to just like turning them into objects of capitalist gain. So hopefully I can find a way to, goal number 1, get them all out of my house because they're taking up all of my storage. And goal number 2, have them have them like create a space for people to process and mourn and just be a place for people to just be I guess that's what a memorial is. I guess they're kind of like a memorial to this time. A memorial to collective trauma. Oh my gosh, that is very grand. And I don't know if I can really say that. I don't know if I can say my paintings are a memorial for other people. Oh my gosh. We got feels today, y'all. Every time I start a live stream, I'm like, I'm going to be totally normal and just chat. And then all of a sudden, all my feels is like, hello, would you like to have feels about art? Because I can provide you with feel sources. Let's have feels about art as we paint around these letters. It's scary to want things. It's scary to have a goal. Because once you decide you want something, it's much easier to fail and not get the thing and sort of struggle to adapt to some new thing that you hadn't thought of previously. So I try to stay more in the experimental mode of I wonder what might happen if, instead of the here is my very clear plan for the goal that I have mode. It's harder to fail if you never set that clear goal in the first place. And maybe that's good. Maybe in some ways the experimental mode keeps your mind in a place of growth and fluidity and flexibility around the world and yourself and everything. And maybe it's also a distancing sort of coping mechanism for fear and anxiety. As with all things, it's probably both. It's probably a non-dual combination of unhealthy coping mechanism and healthy detachment. Oh, we got a kitten, y'all. Kitten in the house. She must have just woken up from her nap. So immediately what must happen is that doggos must approach her and be like, hello, let me sniff you in the face, and then the kitten will get mad. That is what happens every time. Yes, this was a good decision. I'm really really solidifying this background here, and then we'll work on brightening these lines to have them hold all of the weight, the image weight. Eventually, when I get all 13 panels done, I promise to show on the live stream panels. I know people have only seen little glimpses here and there in each one of the streams, but it might also be nice. I haven't yet done a stream of the virtual studio that I made. So a lot of these paintings are huge. Some of the previous paintings in the series are 8 feet by 10 feet, the biggest I could fit on my living room wall. And so they're just rolled up in storage. And the only way to really see them together is in a virtual exhibition space that I made. It's just a studio. It's not fancy or anything. So that could be a good goal. I can do a live stream where I I can share out the link to the studio space, and then I can also stream it. So people who want to go into the space themselves and come hang out with me and say hi, they can do that. And people who just want to watch on the stream can do that. It's a Google. See, I'm okay with setting goals when, like, not all, but at least most of the control over the situation is, like, in my hands, and I, like, don't have to depend on other people. Because I have a hard time trusting people, and just a hard time, like, figuring out how to interface with people in a way that, like, I find satisfying and they find satisfying. I don't know if that's a good explanation. Yeah, I'm not sure how to explain that exactly, but I often compromise my own satisfaction in order to interact with other people. Because I'm a weirdo. That's okay. I can just be a weirdo. What is it about live stream that makes me so emotion feels person? I will just chat you all my feels if we are on a live stream, apparently. It's going pretty fast. I already have 2 words done and we've only been painting for 20 minutes. Can you tell how long these paintings fucking take? It's forever. That's how long. They take forever. They take the rest of my life. Oh, yeah. Alright, my paint on here is getting a little sticky. So, let's bust out our peanut butter jar. Santa Cruz for life, y'all. I am a Santa Cruz peanut butter person. Although, they have a no-stir variety now that I'm not a fan of. It has palm oil in it, and it's like a weird frosting texture, and I don't like it. I just want regular stirrable peanut butter. In case you were dying to know my peanut butter opinions. Okay. I guess what is that called? Just natural, like regular, regular peanut butter. All right, let's get a slightly larger brush. Okay. Just want to get some of this gloop off of here. Don't get it on your glasses. Oh, slightly larger brush. You lead to so much progress so quickly. I appreciate you for all your quick progress effects. Maybe I should have started with you. No, we're doing good. We're doing a good job, brain. Not sure if you can hear the music in the background, but I'm playing like a jazzy chill hop. Is it a live stream? Am I streaming someone else's live stream? No, it's just a video. A stream of a stream. So meta. Alright. Let's get a little bit more paint. Actually, let's scrape off this gloopy bit. Scrape, 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 scrape. I haven't peeled this thing in a while, but not gonna do it now. It's not thick enough. Ugh, there's like little bits of blue on here. Yes, okay. Hey, yeah. Gloop. Gloop. Alright, back to tiny brush. I hope that's not too loud. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Alright, here we go. We can do it. Okay, can you move over, Santa Cruz? Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you unconditionally. Unless you're full of palm oil. And then I guess it wasn't unconditionally because I had a few conditions, including that you not be full of palm oil. I know that in some cases I have eaten it, but I try to avoid that shit. Steve is downstairs working on bike stuff, so you might hear some bangs. Ba-bang, ba-bang. Yep. This is a good decision. I think after we do these, I will be able to figure out what is the top of the painting. I believe this is the bottom, but I won't actually know until we finish outlining this. Yes! Great success. Oh, looking so good. Looking so good, my friend. Did you know that I loved you unconditionally? Except for if you contain palm oil, and then you can just go fuck yourself. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. I would like you to know that I love you in all forms that do not include palm oil. Especially if you are Santa Cruz. And then I love you the most. This is my favorite thickness of headline. They have a few different like font sizes and thicknesses and things that I use in the paintings. And this is my favorite one. Alright, let's noodle some of our paint off just to reshape our bristles. Oh, I just got paint on my hand. Stick your hand in wet paint, and that's what will happen to you. You will get paint on your hand. I love Saturday. Shabbat. I don't know if any of y'all are Jewish, but I'm Jewish. And often, not always, but many Jews have different sort of rules for what they do on Shabbat, which is Friday night to Saturday night. And I've experimented with a bunch of different ones, including like I don't go grocery shopping. It don't work. And I did give up painting for a while. I did make Shabbat a day of no painting for probably 6 months, 4 months, somewhere in there. And I honestly did not like it at all. And I didn't know at first why. Because Shabbat is supposed to be a day of rest. So, like, there's other types of work that I stopped doing. And, like, painting seems like work. So, why wouldn't you stop doing it on Shabbat? And I realized that staying inside of my material practice as part of my I'm going to use the word religious because I don't know what else to use, but I don't mean it. What do I mean by that word? I guess I mean like Shabbat is supposed to be a day where you rest and you focus on things that are bigger than you. So, like, as an atheist, what does that mean for me? And I realize that, like, my art practice is part of how I learn and explore ideas that are bigger than me. They're like a form of study, and study is definitely allowed on Shabbat. So, like, am I just making excuses for doing the thing I want to do? I don't know, but I definitely tried going without it, and it didn't feel right for me. Yeah. Oh, gotta take a water break. Oh yeah, drink your water. I got my live stream on, just so you know.
Okay. I had my live mechanicking on.
Are you live mechanicking? What are you mechanicking?
We're doing it live.
Doing it live.
Doing it live.
What are you mechanicking?
Bruce have to replace his axle nuts because the race is.
Oh, right. Bike bits. Shoop, shoop, shoop. All right. It's only taken me 30 minutes to nearly outline all of these letters. We're so close. Yes. Ugh. Squish. Don't rush self. Just because you're excited about finishing headline doesn't mean you should rush. Good work. Slow and steady, slow and steady. If you have an art-related topic you want me to rant about, I can provide you with rant services. So you can tell me in the comments, but there are not a million art topics I know that much about. But I have ideas about things. Or I can just continue to overshare my feelings. Ooh, I know what feelings to overshare. So I have been depressed is maybe the right way to put it. Very down. I have been feeling very down. And I realized that, like, usually when people say the word depressed, they mean, like part of depression is losing interest in things that used to interest you. And that was not happening. I was not losing interest in things. I was like, okay, well, what does that mean? I'm feeling very down, but I'm still very interested in my paintings and my video games. Those things. My comic books. New comic books from the nib. So interested. So, like, what's going on? And despite my family members' utter reticence to the idea, I've been using the under and overstimulation model from ADHD and autism and neurodiversity in general to think about, like, my experience. Which is not to, like, self-diagnose myself as being autistic or having ADHD or both or neither. It's just that mental model of, like, things that help people in those categories and, like, experiences that people in those categories have, like, I have a lot of. So when I think about my being quite down, as instead of depression, as being understimulated. Oh yes! Look at that! Look at all those outlines. Great success. Instead of thinking of, like, just depression in general as disinterest and that kind of thing if I just think of myself as like, okay, you are understimulated. And like maybe this would work for anyone with depression, but it works especially well for me because I can say like, okay, what is stimulating? So like today, riding my bike, I rode on a bunch of gravel trails, and the sensation in my hands and my legs of the bike going over the gravel and the visual stimulus of the trees going by and the plants swaying and that kind of diffuse attention was definitely like increasing my level of stimulus in a way that seemed quite effective because now I am much less down. Even though I am more tired, like I'm both mentally and physically tired, I am less down. I'm less my mind is less negative. And the opposite happens too. Steve and I went on a ride to H Mart a few weeks ago, and I got extremely overstimulated by the people and the cars, the honking and the noise, and like the line, and like I just got overstimulated by fucking everything. But the mental model of like, okay, the thing you are currently experiencing is not a panic attack, but overstimulation, helped me cope with the situation. So, which is not, like I'm not, again, not diagnosing myself as being autistic, just saying that this model of overstimulated versus understimulated works much better for me than the model of like anxious or depressed. Anxiety and depression versus overstimulation and understimulation. I don't know if that works for other people, but I have recently been using it a lot and it has been working very well for me. Oh, look at that! Oh, that is very pretty. I know it looks like I've literally done nothing, since now all it is outlined, but 38 minutes to do what looks like nothing. Great success. Just gonna clean off this bigger brush. And then we can get to outlining our human. Oh, sorry. It's very loud. Coffee grinder in the background. Hopefully it will be over soon. Loud noise in the background. Alright. Woo! What are you yelling about? Weirdo? He's making so much noise, y'all. Alright. Now that we've finished outlining all the letters and bringing them into the background, I am, like, positive now. Okay. So, let's see. Which way is up? Oh, okay. This way. Like, this is the upright way of the painting. Let me move my water bottle out the way. Oh, man. You're very close and you cannot see the whole thing at once. But so, like, the text is down here, and then this gradient flows up here. Maybe if I move the palettes over, and the peanut butter. Move your peanut butter. Move your peanut butter. That's closer. At least you can sort of see the whole panel. So this is the bottom. And this is the top, and it will be, like, vertical on the wall. I will paint it horizontally, because it's the only way I have room to paint it, but that's what we're doing. Okay. I'm not gonna outline this anymore. I just leave the dates blank like that. So It's time to work on the central image. After I literally just stuck my fingers in wet paint. Excellent work, brains. Okay, we got a paintbrush. Are we going to use this one? No, let's pick a different brush. Let's give that brush a break and pick second tiniest brush. I swear these are actually different sizes. Alright. Don't fudge it up. Don't fudge it up. Alright. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we can try. That's an interesting question. So I haven't done this before, where I have this outline ring here, and then I have like a noodle wiggle. And then I was considering painting over the noodle wiggle for like 3 more rings, maybe 4 more rings, I don't know, a set of rings here. And then, let's start with poking you in the face. Poke, poke, poke. Wow, wow, wow. A weird mood. Somebody's in a weird mood. Brain, what do you want, baby? What you looking for? No outline on the noodle, but rings over the noodle. Yes. All right, let's do that. I don't tend to use the palette knife to do rings, mostly because it's just not that much paint. So even though I have to keep the palette open for longer, in this instance, it's just not, like, it's not worth it to, like, waste all that paint on the palette knife. As opposed to going around letters, where there's a clear advantage to using the palette knife. Yes. Am I doing this right? Yes, I'm doing the right thing. Did I pick the right color? I think so. Alright, moment of truth, here we go. New thing I haven't done in any of the previous panels. Yep, correct decision. Swivel. Sorry, getting bonked a little bit because your cable is in the way. I got to plug you in because you did not have enough batteries to be doing the live stream. Jeez Louise, y'all. Jeez Louise. Okay. Boop. Yes. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oof, yes. Blue, 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 blue. Does anybody know what the difference is between Twitch streaming and YouTube streaming? I mean, like, I know it's on a different platform. I just don't know, like, what are the advantages to doing one over the other? I bet I could Google this. Someone has probably written an article. Peanut butter lid, you are in my way. I use YouTube because that's what I'm used to. Oh, we got to de-squiggle our brush. Yabow. Did you make me coffee?
Huh?
Did you make me coffee?
No.
Rude. Your face is rude. Your face is rude. All right. All right, here we go again. Do we want to do the very most delicious part first? Yes. Hiya. I've tried, let's see, what are the streaming? I've tried Instagram streaming, which is fine. It's a little less archival than YouTube. Prefer YouTube to Instagram. Oh, hello, dogget. It's easier to, you know, automatic captions. It's easier to retrieve your footage later on YouTube. I have not live streamed on Twitch, mostly because I need like 50 more followers in order to do that, I think. Boop. But yeah, I haven't tried out Twitch. I know that it has arts in there, but I mostly only watch live streaming on YouTube, so that's also a big reason why I mostly only stream here. Hiya! Boot. Not entirely sure why I'm stacking every single pastel color I have in this palette in a row, but it's definitely happening. Nothing about this process is very fast, but that's okay with me. I think I'll add another squiggle noodle after. Okay, one more ring so that there's 3 rings on top of the blue noodle. And then we shall add a new squiggle next to the blue noodle. Ooh, next to the blue noodle. It's very advanced self. Oof, my nose is the itchiest object on earth. The itchiest object on earth. Hello. Hi, Takahashi. Welcome to Paint Blobs. Alright. Almost there, almost all the way around. Then we will add, trying to decide if I want to do light blue next or purple. We shall decide. And then I think I'm going to do like a proper green. Oh, don't fuck up the color. Yay, we can be working on arts together. Arts, while I ramble all my feels at you. I feel like that's what live streams are for. You gotta be doing another thing, but hanging out with a human. My favorite streamer is June Like the Month, who is a cook from Delish, does budget eats, and she does live streams of cooking. No arts. Aww. Alright, we need one more ring color. I think it has to be purple. I think that's just like the law of requirements. Oof. Or it could drop stuff and make loud noises. That's a good plan too. The law of requirements. Oh yeah. My eye has decided it is Twitch time. Maybe I should live stream on Twitch just so that my eye will be in proper company. For days now this has been happening. I take screen breaks, it does not help. I go outside, it does not help. You just need to like ice my eyeball or something. Maybe I have COVID eye. Would not be surprising. Please do not let me get COVID. I am half vaccinated. I am so close. All right, we got this. We just gotta get this purple blob around here. Purple blob. Blob, blob, blob. I'm not even sure. Does it show up that they're different colors? Yes, but only if you're very close. In person, it is much more obvious that it is 5 different colors. Unfortunately, phone camera is not the best camera. That is okay. It can be cameras. Bloop, bloop, pshoo, boop. Everything is paint blob. Everything is paint blob. Everything is paint blob. Alright. We are very close to getting to have a second noodle. We must complete the purple ring, and then we shall be rewarded for our patience and diligence with a fat noodle. You can do it, brain. I believe in you. You do not contain palm oil, so I love you unconditionally, brain. Good job, brain. Alright. Once we complete the purple schloop all around the edge, then we shall make a new noodle. Alright. So close to dough noodle. Most tedious part of painting. No, that's not true. Going around letters is far more tedious than this. It is just all of the stages of these paintings are incredibly tedious. But that's okay, because they turn out really cool. Okay, we just have to complete the circuit. Like 80% of the way there. 90% of the way there. 95% of the way there. Oh, we ran out of paint. Purple circuit complete. Alright. We've completed the purple circuit, y'all. It is time to do a new noodle. Alright. The fun thing about this, like weaving the noodles behind the rings, is that paint is not utterly flat. There's no way you're gonna see this in the picture. But like you can sort of see the texture of the noodle underneath the rings. So it gives it kind of like a textile look, which is very exciting. Alright. I want a new one that touches this one, I think, on the top, and then crosses it over here, so something like that, like a little curl, or maybe the curl goes down, I don't know. Anyways, touching, crossing, and then we'll do more rings that like cover that one. Do I want 2 noodles? But not touching? I don't know what you want, brain. You want 1 noodle that is touching, and then you don't know what you want. Okay. Great success. Green? Is that what we agreed to? Mauve? Gray? What do you want? Brain, please pick a thing. You can't have brown. You won't be able to be visible. Gray. Dark purple. Oh, for fudging's sake, Brain. Pick something, please. You can have super bright green, or you can have this purple color. Why is every single line a negotiation? Alright, we can do this. We can do this. Just pick one. Boop. Dark purple it is. Alright. I am brave. I can add a noodle to a painting. I am an adult human with a brain. Okay, here we go. Bloop. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. Touching part complete. That was a lot of stress over 2 inches of paint. Alright. That cannot be the complete line. Are you fudging kidding me right now? You want this shrimpy little line? But Brain, it's so short. We're about to cover half of it with paint. Alright, here we go. Let's make it slightly fatter. Every single line has to be a fight. Alright, let's just make a wiggle. 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 Yes, great success. Is it too straight? Probably. You can curl it down like that. Alright, that's better. We have a line. Hiya! Oof, I need some paper. Where's my blotting paper? Alright. Blotting paper success. Alright, we have 2 noodles. Are they the most perfect noodles in the universe? No. Does it matter? No, it does not matter. Alright, now is the moment where you choose a ring color and you don't freak out about it the second that you do it. Okay, it can't be blue, it can't be purple, it can't be any of the previous colors you've already chosen. I guess it literally has to be gray. No, it doesn't. It could be orange. Do you want it to be orange? Yes. Great success. I highly recommend talking to yourself as though you are talking to your friend and asking yourself questions. I find it very successful. Oh yes, this is a good color, and then we'll do a darker green. Oh, I see. I see why you're doing the pastel route, Brain. They're just brighter on this kind of dark brown background, but that is okay. I promise this orange will be visible once I surround it with a bright ass green. All right. Brain, you can do it. I believe in you. Okay, I need slightly more light. Am I totally blowing out the camera? Yes. Do I care? No. Cause I can't see shit around here. And I kinda need to see shit so that I can paint shit. Did you know that I kinda need to see shit around here? Maybe if you didn't put the lamp where your hand immediately casts a shadow. Maybe that would be useful. Excellent work, Brain. Nope, wrong orange. Correct orange. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Will I actually finish this panel today? I suspect not. You can already feel my arm getting tired, and I've only been painting for an hour. Well, an hour and 10 minutes, not too bad. See how many more rings I can do before my arm gives out. I can only do tiny precision motions for so long before my arm is like, hey, I don't know if you knew, but you're an asshole. And then I have to go, oh, sorry, arm. All right, water break. Get your water bottle. Ice cold water break. All right. We got paint. We got blobs. We got twitchy eyeballs. What more do you need than to have a twitchy eyeball? I love this orange. I should really paint more of it in like a big swath. I only have one gradient that is this orange. And I love this orange. Ring complete. Yes. Right. Great success, brain. Alright, arm, can you do one more ring? Can you do 17 more rings? Green time. Okay. Green time. Green time. Green time. Green time. You want the darkest possible green, or do you want just like a regular ass green? Regular ass green that I can't see because it's too fucking dark in here. God damn it. More lights. It's almost like the sun is trying to go down. Jerk. Oh yes, this is a good choice. On most of the paintings so far, I've like added extraneous bits to the rings so they like bunch off in other directions. But because this one has such like a clear central figure, I'm just like sort of sticking with this central figure and only adding these like branchy noodle worms over here. We shall see if it is good once it is done. It's been really nice with this series to have so much room to experiment with inside the structure of the archive. It's still pandemic papers, but it has other ideas, or it has other motifs or things like that. So I have felt like there's a lot of it just has felt expansive, which is nice. Especially for a person who has never worked on one piece, one series, like one massive project like this for over 2 years. Or not over 2 years yet, but like, I guess it's 1.5 years. Man, COVID has changed a lot of my art practice. I probably won't even know everything it's changed for a long time to come. Just like everything else in the world. Boop. Alright. Alright, time to go over our little noodle friends. Yes. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. It makes me so happy. I gotta incorporate this like woven. Oh god damn it. I just got way too much paint on my brush. Don't flood the cuticle. Except for that I just did by a lot. This is what happens when I cannot see the bottom of the palette. Wow, that's such a subtle thing. Just these like layered in noodle bits, but That makes me very happy. I like the way that is turning out. Now I just get to use my hand as a palette because I got fucking paint everywhere. Ugh. I tried to talk all that game about like not using a palette knife. Like, oh, I'm not gonna use a palette knife. It's another with paint, and then I got fucking paint all over. Jesus. It's hard to make too much of a mess when you're using a fucking micron brush, but yeah, no. Bloop. Hold on, I'll hold it up to the camera so you can see what I'm going on and on about. Once I finish this ring, I will show you the part that I am very excited about right now. We are so close. Yes. Okay, green ring completed. This is what I'm excited about. This, like, textile, like, you can't see anything. God damn it. There we go. This, like, textile, like, layering of the lines. Very excited about. All right. Let's add another ring, because my arm still seems to be in the game. There's so much paint on my hand. Whatever. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. All right. Who would like to be our next ring color? Light blue, you might work, because I think you're far enough away from this blue. Yeah, probably. Or we could do the mauve, which would give it more of a dramatic turn. Let's do that. This is the reddest red I have, which is not that I have total everywhere in paint, but in this palette, the reddest thing I have is kind of like a mauve color. Yes, and then I'll add another one of these little squiggle guys. Yes, yes. Great success. Alright, arm. How about we finish this ring? Then I get to add another noodle. And then you can be done. Because I know you're like screaming right now. Is it a deal, arm? Will you stick with me through a ring and a noodle? And then, I mean, you did ride a bike for like hours today, so I can understand why you're tired. I believe in you. I know I keep talking like I'm gonna give you a break, so I promise that I actually will. Eventually. Yeah. This is what is supposed to be happening. This feels right. Okay. I love when a painting feels right while you're doing it. Sometimes paintings have these like teenage years where like they're kind of gangly. The last panel I did definitely had. I mean, it resolved, and I like it now. I mean, it's uncomfortable to look at, but that's partially, that's part of the subject matter. But it had like a weird gangly period where I was just like, are you sure this is gonna be a thing? managed to fix itself, so. I do like to think that these are like Agnes Martin inspired. All of these ridiculous parallel lines. She was very into the grid, and I have no affinity for grids, but and I guess also, to be fair to her practice, she did very intentionally like paint with her back to the world. And here I am referencing her work as like an inspiration for something made quite a lot out of the world around me. But still. Doesn't have to like to be my inspiration. She's dead. Doesn't matter. Oh god, now I'm just realized that I have no idea if she's dead. She must be. It does make me wonder if while she was painting, she would like all those just achingly straight lines, achingly straight, if she made little like noises and stuff the way that I do. Alright, let's clean off our tiny brush. Tiny brush. Tiny brush. Oh my gosh, ow. Ow, brain. Leave me alone. Alright. Tiny brush has been cleaned, which means we cannot unclean it. I did promise my arm that I would stop after this noodle. So let's be very confident in our noodle. None of the previous colors can be chosen. I have no idea why. I can only use every single color once on this particular painting. You can have dark green. You can have light blue, which we're not using because it's too close to the other color. Are those your only two choices? No. Okay, there's two different colors of dark green that you can choose. Or this pink? Is that pink available? It is. I don't think I want to choose it though. No. No pink. Okay, so we have the dark green, or we have a sort of tealy dark green. Teal? Alright, let's do it. I should call these live streams negotiating with myself. Negotiating with myself about paint colors. Fortunately for you, brain, you can start it here. Bloop. Oh yeah, this is a good noodle. We had noodle success. Yes. Oh my gosh, noodles are one brush stroke, sort of, so they can be a little nerve-wracking. They just need to feel very gestural. They need to feel like one thought, all completed at once. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yes! I'm so excited right now. Alright, let me move my palettes out of the way so I can get like one whole ass shot of the thing, which is definitely not done, but at least it has its own idea of what it wants to be. Alright, let's blot. Alright. Move these out of the way. Alright. I might need to turn this back this way a little bit so you can see. So yeah, this is progress. Outlined all these letters, added a lot of outlining to the central figure, and added 2 new noodles and developed this like weaving idea. I'll definitely be adding more outlines to the central figure and more of these like noodles, hairs coming off this way. I really like that this one starts in the outline. So like the head of this noodle starts not on the figure, but actually starts like in the headline or the outlines. So that will probably continue. Yeah. I'll definitely post pictures on my Instagram, which is also Bling Pop Shift, if you want to see progress shots. But yeah, I'll come back and be live streaming probably again tomorrow after I rest my poor little arm. Okay, bye.